Well, we finally did it. Welcome to Casa del RF Racing. I don't know. My new house. Check it out. Real quick, everyone. I changed my life, bought a new house. Let me change your life. Simple as buying a key tag, sticker, shirt, whatever. 717supply.com. Just want to let you know about this real quick. To win the Raptor R. We'll talk about this more later in the video, but hit it up in the description before time runs out. I cannot believe we did it. I mean, I say we because you guys helped out so much with this channel's success. The support has been so overwhelming. Trying to turn up the lights here. I think I have every light on. Sorry for the close up there. See my scary face? This is the entryway to the house. And right off the entryway, I had a two bed, one bath in my first house. The old rental property now, I guess we'll call it, my old house. And now I have 3 bathrooms. Well, 2.5, I guess, technically. This is the powder room right off the entryway here. I'm so excited to make this video. I love house tours. It's so cool whenever other YouTubers do this. Even back in the day with like Call of Duty commentators, they would do like play video games. Obviously it's Call of Duty, and that's what I grew up watching back in high school. And they would always do like a setup video. I'm sure 2% of you even know what I'm talking about right now, but they would just go around their apartment in like LA or Seattle out working for Machinima. And it was so cool as a young kid because I live with my parents. I'm still in high school, but it was awesome to be like, wow, you can get an apartment one day and like have your video game set up however you like or do whatever you want. It was so cool. And now I have my own house. You guys already know I owned a house before this, but this is a real, like, I'm able to spread my legs, not 7.5-foot ceilings. These are proper 9-foot ceilings. I think it tiers up, but we'll get over there in a second. Here is a closet. We got the plate carrier in there, the boots, the hiking boots, little carpet cleaner. Here's another weird thing that no one knows I'm talking about, but this closet, for whatever reason, if you guys have ever been in a rental beach house in like Jersey Shore or the Outer Banks, Maryland, that closet smells like a rental beach house. That like good, clean smell. It's hard to describe. All that's missing is like a dead roach in the corner. But for those of you who rent beach houses, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Dining room here, yes, that is the door to my old refrigerator because we're bringing our new fridge over here because it's way nicer than the current one that's here. But yeah, we have a dining room table on the way here. These are really nice wood floors. This is fake, I believe, but I mean, this is about as good as it gets whenever it comes to passing off as real wood. Scratch resistant. These are like 20-year-old floors and I don't see a scratch on them. They look super nice. Big front window here for the pups to look out and see everything, but we're just getting settled in, so it's gonna take some time here to get everything situated. You guys remember this buffet? We picked this up on the side of the road like 3 weeks ago, and it was almost touching the ceiling in our house. Now it's just, it fits right. This is where this should go. So we found the place for that. And then I don't want to blow the big thing here already, even though it's not that big of a deal because you should have this, but we do have a garage that is filled to the brim right now with refrigerator parts. This is a little cringe, I'm sorry, but I gotta be honest with you, I've been, and my wife have been chipping away at this. We've been making such good progress. So this garage will be emptied to fit a car and the truck because she goes off to work. I'll pull the truck in, can do the work I need to do because it's an oversized single. So I'm gonna be able to actually get some work done and fit the toolbox in here, which is gonna be great. We even have the classic pegboard. So the ratchet strap's just temporarily there, but got the Olsa tools hooked up, wire wheel. This is gonna look awesome. I cannot wait to get started on that. Might even paint this garage. That would look pretty cool. Just maybe, what, a lime green? No, I'm kidding. But get the floor epoxied. Who knows? Sky's the limit. I can do whatever I want to this. Definitely have to improve the lighting though. A single light bulb isn't gonna cut it. But yeah, there is the garage, and we'll show you an update on that. Give me like a week. I'll give you an update on this. It's gonna be nice and cleared out. Pool's organized. It's gonna be awesome. But yes, it's only a single car garage, but that's all right. At least I have a garage. So here is the kitchen that we walk into here. Very nice. We just got back from our Germany trip. And yeah, this is like an old, maybe not old, but it's like just a Kenmore refrigerator, nothing special. But what's cool about this is this will be perfect for the basement. I don't want to put it in the garage, even though that's where it should go. Yes, that's a TV and extra clothes. We are literally just getting moved in, and our trash can that they gave us out in the garage is like, it's something that belongs in like a little like a bathroom. Like it's so tiny, so we gotta get a bigger one there, and that's why our trash is overflowing. It's not cool to be showing you guys this. Sorry about that, but I couldn't wait. I'm so excited about the house. Yeah, little fridge, so this is gonna be perfect for down in the basement. Just like a beer fridge to freeze meats, stuff like that. I have some hunters in the family and their friends, and every once in a while we'll get like a deer, like parts of a deer, and it's like, what do I do with this thing? Well, now we have the freezer space to store that, and I can make all the venison queso dip I want. If you guys haven't had that, it's amazing. Look it up and try it. So we were a little worried about the black countertops. Not a big fan, but man, they have grown on me. It's just like, it's so pretty. So pretty. An electric stove, and I know people have their alliances. We like our gas stove, so I can't cook with my cast iron anymore, but not a big deal. Mother-in-law got us an insane housewarming gift, which was like over $1,000. I don't even want to know how much it cost, of a Hexclad pots and pans. Husqvarna Rams brand. But yeah, if anything looks messy, it's just because we're getting settled in. But certain stuff has found its place, like Tress's plants here. That one looks great. Those are gonna get moved, it's just temporary, but this one, it's like, okay, that's its place. We found that. And it's just like putting the pieces together on a big puzzle. That's what your home is, a new home is. And you just try and figure everything out. And over time, you'll see old pictures of your house and be like, we had that there and it looks so much better here now. Thank God we changed it. But 2-story living room with skylights. Love these. It makes it so bright. My last house was very dark. The living room was on the opposite side of the sun. Like it would go across this way and the living room was on this side of the house, so it would always be shielded from the sun. But the bedroom will get all the sunlight. Speaking of bedrooms, we'll go to the backyard in a second. Here's Boomer. The master bedroom is downstairs, which I'm not super a fan of, but I'm sure it's gonna grow on me. I always wanted my bedroom upstairs just to be like, I don't know, I feel like it's sort of like enemy at the gates. I'm up high, able to like be protected. I know that sounds corny, but it's just something I've always wanted because the house I grew up in, the bedrooms were upstairs. But this is our big king size bed in here. This is a slightly bigger bedroom, I think, than our last house. But yeah, this big bed frame definitely shows, it takes up a lot of room. But this is something that's cool, the master closet. We're gonna change this yellow, I think. All in good time, a lot of this is gonna get changed. But up there, I don't know what we're gonna decorate with. I mean, that just seems like a big open space. Look how high these ceilings are, it's insane. And there is the master closet. And then I did no cleaning and prep for this. Big Jack and Jill sinks with the mirror. For some reason, they left a yardstick here, so we're throwing that out. And then men, all the men watching this, which is all of you, because no women watch this channel. The private bathroom. Yeah, someone here who lived here before must have been old because we have like an old, the old grab handles there, and then sort of like the walk-in shower, which is definitely like old people friendly, not a big deal. So whenever you gotta blow it up, gentlemen, you just shut the door, and here you have 2-layer protection, all right? No one's gonna be here when you blow it up.
Hey, who's dropping bombs in there? How about a courtesy flush? Up yours, Butters.
And dual fans in the bathroom when you stake it up. The way I'm describing this, it makes it sound like I have like a digestive problem, but you never know. So you're always covered there. Washer and dryer in the master bath. So freaking cool because now I don't have to lug laundry the whole way around the house like I did at my first house. So that's awesome. But laundry's boring. Let's get to my favorite part of this entire house. Oh yeah, by the way, that is a hole I put in the wall the very first day. And this paint has been drying now for like 20 minutes. I don't know if it's gonna dry enough to match. Yikes, we'll see. The wife's gonna kill me. Anyway, let's head upstairs because we have it upstairs. This is so cool, little switchback staircase here. And here is our second and third bedroom of the house, and a little open like area up here that's gonna be my wife's office, Tress's office. But it's sort of a staging ground right now for all of our junk. Can't show that, don't look that way. And I wouldn't consider myself an Eagles fan, definitely more a Miami Dolphins fan, but yeah, if you're into Kelly Green bathrooms, we got you hooked up. I don't know what is going on in here, but yeah, the Kelly Green golf course bathroom. Another Jack and Jill sink, which is cool. But yeah, I think this is gonna have to get changed. Maybe we'll just keep it forever because it adds character. I don't know. Little storage closet in here for a bunch of stuff. Ceiling fan. And yes, my favorite part of this house, of any house, is an overlook into the first floor. I love this. I grew up, I've said this a million times, in a house that had an overlook, and it was so cool on Christmas morning as a kid to see the Christmas tree, which is probably gonna go right there with presents all around it. So you run over here to the balcony and you look over, you're so excited, and then you race down the steps. So it's gonna be cool one day for my kids to get to do that. Not that we're gonna be staying here super long, but even so, it's cool to know that I have an overlook, and if we're gonna upgrade in the future, this is sort of a requirement. Gotta have the overlook because it looks awesome. Massive secondary closet, little supply closet there. Here's a little look at the bedrooms. Yeah, sorry for the mess. This is just, there's so much stuff, but the bedrooms are pretty big. And then we will head down to the last piece of the house here. It is almost 2,000 square feet, and we could finish the basement to no problem. Yes, it does have a basement. Another switchback staircase here. And here is all of our junk. Mia has been traversing this house very easily, just making herself at home, but huge basement. The camera doesn't do it justice. It mirrors the footprint of the upstairs, the first, like the main floor. So there's gotta be at least another 1,000 square feet down here, at least another 1,000 square feet, because it stretches back there, goes beyond the HVAC system, and there's like all these little nooks and crannies and rooms. So another 1,000 feet down here, square feet, that we could finish to make this a almost 3,000 square foot home. And it's a poured concrete wall, which for those of you that know is a lot better than block because you don't have leaking issues or anything like that. For the most part, you can still have issues, but it's way more structurally sound. Heavy duty, good stuff. Yeah, you guys can see, stretches all in the nooks and crannies here. It's awesome. And I have a little secondary workbench down here to do some tooling. Update wall is fixed. I got the right color paint, so that looks good. We also have this, still putting it together, but a little entertainment system, fireplace, sound bar, and we have a subwoofer that's a present for my dad. Got Painkiller already on, great podcast. And the steak is pulled out tonight for fajitas. So I am very excited about this place. It's just so much more room to grow, expand. The channel is going to be a lot better. It's echoey in here because we have nothing really hung on the walls. But if you haven't already noticed, I don't know how you couldn't, but if you notice the floor plan here is a little bit not traditional compared to a regular house. And the reason for that is because this is a townhouse. Now, it's a beautiful area, beautiful community, great location just outside of Hershey, but at the end of the day, it is a townhome. Now, for what I'm getting on the inside for the price, it's incredible. I mean, this is huge bang for your buck, and the biggest bonus here of all is the fact that I got to maintain my first house and turn it into a rental property. I've been mentioning this for how many videos now? So I own 2 homes. My wife and I have 2 houses to our name. I'm 30 years old, and it's definitely something that I've been striving to do, is to just collect properties. So one day it'd be really awesome, this being a townhouse with an HOA where they maintain your yard and all that different stuff, which we'll take a step out here. This is my little back deck. Got the grill already set up. Got to get a cover for that because it used to stay in my shed. Little porch here with some awesome flowers. Here, we'll step out. Got the doggy gate right here. Some awesome flowers. I mean, yeah, the landscaping here is great. The snapdragons did just die, but yeah, those were out. And we have a little walking path here, which goes the whole way to the park. So we take the dogs on a walk every night. Tons of sun back here, just super nice, very private. Even though it's in a community, the neighbors are awesome so far. They are elderly, so they keep to themselves. It's not like my last neighborhood where everyone just was like out for themselves. Like, this neighborhood's not that you have to be like super generous to your neighbors, but this neighborhood, right whenever I moved in, was like, what can we do for you? Like, are you guys like need help? Like, what's going on? All that. So it's been awesome. So very happy with this, and it's so cool that one day I'll probably be able to turn this piece of property into a rental property as well, and then I will have 2 rental properties, and maybe we'll stop there. I mean, this at some point you have to get your forever nice home, especially whenever you're gonna have kids, so you want them to grow up in a nice big house, and plus the dogs have places to run around. You can see they're still like curious, like, where are we? We've been here for over a week, and they're still like, what is going on here? When are we going back to the other house? If you guys wouldn't mind helping me out, supporting me, I'd love to give you a shot to win this Raptor R. And you can do that by going to my tab and buying any one of my products. All of these help out the channel directly. And I would love for one of you guys to win this truck plus $30,000 in cash. The Raptor R is a truly special vehicle, and it can be sitting in your driveway in just a couple of weeks. So hit it up in the description and let me change your life. Good luck. One cool thing with the dogs that I love that they do is they're not really used to steps, so they're getting used to that too. But whenever we leave to go somewhere, they know to run up here, and they jump. Who's coming? Who's out there? And they jump up here and look at us out the window. This is like their little watchtower up here. I bet you it looks crazy whenever it's like pouring down rain. This is like a cool little view of the roof. But yeah, there's the ZR2. The wife's at work, and we have officially moved into our 3-bed, 2-bath, 2.5 bath townhouse. And you know, I thought I'd be embarrassed about that, but this place is so cool and just so homey. It just feels like we're at home. We're in the right place. We're happy here. Wouldn't really want it any other way, especially with the fact that Hershey Park is right down the road. Giant Center, which is a huge venue around here that has concerts. My favorite local hockey team, the Hershey Bears, who are going back to the Calder Cup this year. They just qualified last night, and it's like a 5-minute drive. So I can go see Blink-182, Creed, Nickelback, whoever, down at Hershey Park Stadium and be back home in 5 minutes because we live so close. But I want to thank you guys so much for the support on this long journey here trying to get this place. And even though it's a townhouse, I can assure you the content is going to be tenfold. We have like a little office area up here. I mean, so many more opportunities to just spread our wings here and make the content what it should be, rather than being in a cramped home. So slap a like for the new house. Sorry about the lighting. I keep going into rooms that I don't have the lights on in. Is that better? Anyway, likes are always appreciated. Subscribe if you want more updates on my real estate adventures. We're going to see how this tenant goes. They move in by July, so it's going to be a little chaos. But if you made it this far in the video, say move down in the comments. I'll see you guys next time. Later.